Good morning, guys. Thought I would share with you this morning what I'm doing. This is Empress, and Empress is a, I don't know, old off the track thoroughbred. She's got typical thoroughbred feet. They were horribly they were horribly flat and pancaked when I started trimming her about a year ago. They're coming along nicely. It's been 6 weeks. The only thing that Empress does is stand in her stall. She's got some physical issues, and so she can't be used anymore. So the first thing I notice as I'm cleaning out her feet is that she has a really nice, deep collateral groove. So that's good. That tells me I've got good heel height, and I've got a lot of room to work. And as I pick out all the gunk in her heels, hey, quit. Very typical. There's some thrush going on. I can smell it. Her frog is yucky. It's black in there. She doesn't get cleaned a lot. Her owner is very sick right now. This really stinks as I'm cleaning it. You can see all that black thrush in there. So knowing that, you got to know your horse and what they're going to do. In her case, I'm probably going to end up taking off more sole than I would usually, because I want to remove all this thrush, clean it up, and all she's doing is standing there in the sand. I mean, I feel sorry for her, but so I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive. Now you'll notice, quit. There's quite a bit of height here in the frog. That's good, but as I pick at the frog, you'll notice it's just coming off. I don't even have to get my knife, and it just all pulls off. And as you can see, all that white powdery stuff, that's thrush, that's bacteria. So it's just all coming off. And I knew that's going to happen. That's happening on every single horse that I've been doing. So I'm just going to clean that up a bit. If you have nippers, sometimes they're just the easiest tool to use. You don't really have to have them, but if you do, come on. But if you do, they just really simplify your life sometimes. Okay, so snipping off these chunks here from the collateral groove. Just gonna clean up. And there we go. Okay, now, the first thing that you see is it's a nice wide foot. The heel, of course, is growing up and forward, as all heels do. So I'm going to bring it back a little by bringing it down. And as you bring it down, it brings it back. Okay, and as I'm looking at the heel, I see where the level of the frog is. All this dead sole down here. So the live sole is down here. So I don't really measure anymore. I look at the signs of where the heel is, where's the sole, etc., and go from there. All this white stuff tells me also where the bar is, because that, you'll notice, your thrush doesn't affect your bar like it does the sole. So as I pick away, I can see the trim line from my last trim, and as it's grown out also. And you're about to get swatted there, love. Quit. And So you can see my bar where it's at, and so that's all going to get cleaned up, okay? I'm going to use my power tools this morning. This is a grinder with a 36-inch grit on it. It's got a paddle switch. She's very used to it. I've never had any problems with her. Okay, this is what's known as a cutout tool, a drywall cutout tool, or a rotary saw. This is like an industrial strength Dremel. This is called a burr bit, and this is a very aggressive bit. There's one that's less aggressive, but since I'm very confident in this, I like to use this. And this is what I use to do all my, this is my knife. So as I said before, I'm being a little bit more aggressive on the sole here because of the fact that all she does is stand in soft sand all day, every day, and I want to clean up the infection. So normally I wouldn't worry about doing that as much, but with her, I need to. Okay, and now I'm gonna touch up this one bar with my knife. Quit. All right. And now I'm going to touch up her hoof walls with the grinder to get the bevel correct from the underside, and then we'll do the top. All right, so now I'm going to get the bevel finished from the top. All right, and we're done.